Hello, Leo, and welcome to my channel, Tarot by Gabrielle. This is going to be a reading for the end of January 2023, looking at your recent past, current energy, and immediate future. As you can see, I've already gone ahead and pulled the oracle cards and clarified those. I have the overall energy for the reading. We'll dive into tarot, and then I have the decks I'll be using in the extended. Any information on the extended reading or on booking a personal reading with me is in the description box below. All right, Leo. I think we got some good stuff to go over today. Your recent past, you have go for it with the Two of Swords. Now, I feel like this is either you made a decision to go for it or you were contemplating a decision to go for it. Now, I don't know what that means, but it feels like taking a leap towards something. In your current energy, you have trust the universe with the Two of Wands. So what I'm seeing is that you are in alignment right now and you just need to trust. That's what I'm seeing. Like, you're in alignment with your path, and now it's just about trusting. Because your overall energy is strength and perception. So my guess is that when we start pulling cards, we'll start to see that your reality, your 3D circumstances aren't looking necessarily like you want them to. But that doesn't mean that they're not getting to where you want them to be. Because right now, your strength is going to be in your perception. So what I mean by that is if you look at your life and you look at it through the lens of lack, well, then all you're going to do is see more lack in your future. However, if you can look at your circumstances and if you can focus on the good or focus on the faith that better is coming, that's where you will start to create better for yourself. How you perceive your reality is how you experience it. If you perceive it through lack, you'll see lack. If you perceive it through faith, you'll see more good things. So in your immediate future, you have worked through your feelings with the Ace of Swords in reverse. So your immediate future is a lot about learning that your emotions do not provide you with a truth. They do not provide you with any kind of truth. All they do is provide you with feedback. And it's about learning not to believe that your emotions are telling you a truth. So, if you're experiencing lack and you feel very frustrated, understanding that you don't need to put your energy toward that frustration because you don't have anything to be frustrated about, because it's just divine timing at play. That's essentially what I mean. Okay, recent past for Leo. Clarifying, go for it with the Two of Swords in reverse. Recent past for Leo. The Moon. Oh my goodness. You guys were dealing with a lot of fear in your recent past. And this has to do with your kind of emotional overall fulfillment here. And maybe you haven't taken action. Right now could be a time of contemplating too. But I just feel, yeah, you were, and ultimately you were seeing things through the lens of fear in your recent past. And that fear was really impactful for you. Yeah, with the Five of Wands though, this whole reading is going to be about not letting your fear dictate your movement. I can already feel it. Because if you do, then you're going to continue to feel stuck. All right, recent past for Leo. Recent past for Leo, clarifying, go for it with the Two of Swords in reverse. Recent past for Leo. I feel like it's going to be a very specific message. Okay. You do have an opportunity available for you, an opportunity that is in alignment with you. And I feel like you know what that opportunity is, because if you see it, she's holding it. But before you can take steps toward this opportunity, you gotta release your anxiety about it, because you guys are dealing with so much fear and anxiety, or have been in your recent past, and it's really throwing you off balance here. Two of Cups in reverse. So here's the thing. The Two of Cups upright is finding a balance between hope and fear. Meaning, if you live it for the hope of it all, you're constantly going to be met with disappointment, because not everything you ever hope for is going to come to fruition. Now, everything you want at the end of the day, meaning when you get to your future, you'll be able to say, I'm glad things didn't turn out like I once hoped, and I'm glad they turned out the way they did, because I'm happy with where things are at now. That's the faith, but the hope is focusing on like I want $1 million in my bank account, or I want to find this specific person to be in a relationship with. That's where you start to lead to disappointment. Now, fear is where we focus on, I'm never going to find the perfect person for me. I'm never going to have XYZ. I'm never going to be financially abundant. Those, either one is going to keep you from peace. Peace is in the middle, and peace is faith. It's having faith in saying that however things turn out is how they need to turn out for me, knowing that the universe has my back. The universe is always trying to get me to where I want to go. And if I don't believe that's the case, then it's because somewhere in me I don't feel deserving of good things. So that's the overall energy. The perception that we're trying to shift here is realizing that your perception really is your reality. And in your recent past, you were perceiving from the lens of fear, so it made you experience a lot more anxiety than you needed to, but ultimately that you had to, so that you could feel it. You got to feel it to heal it, right? Recent past for Leo. The Two of Pentacles. It's like, because you have the Two of Pentacles with the Queen of Pentacles in reverse. It's finding balance while feeling ungrounded. Meaning, just because things feel unstable in your world right now, that doesn't mean you have to feel unstable. Just because things seem like your 3D circumstances seem a certain way, that doesn't mean you have to feel a certain way. You can feel certain, and you can have that faith and know that things are getting to where you're trying to go, while also experiencing instability. And that's kind of what you've been dealing with in your recent past is, actually, me being a Leo, I resonate with this a lot. I don't like to relate to my reading. Like, I don't like to try to, but it's just coming through for me, where it's like, when I took a leap of faith to start this tarot channel and quit my job in corporate, I am and have been dealing with financial struggles, but not to the extent I've been doing this for about a month and a half now, and I have always had every single thing that I've wanted and needed provided for me. I have never once gone without. So it's funny because it's teaching me that just because I fear what the next moment might hold doesn't mean I'm doing anything good for myself. If I can focus on this moment and understand I have everything I want and need in this moment, then I know that the next moment will be the same. And so that's that inner stability. It's like finding that inner stability regardless of what your 3D world looks like, because per the law of attraction, your current circumstances are a product of your past thoughts and beliefs, right? How you react to your reality, how you perceive your reality, that's what's created your reality. And so your 3D circumstances don't really matter at all, because all that means is I am currently dealing with the materialization of my fear of not having my wants and needs met. So since that's the case, I just have to respond with faith, therefore creating better for myself. And I feel like that's exactly what you're dealing with, exactly what you're doing too. Because you have trust the universe with the Two of Wands here. So current energy for Leo. Current energy for Leo. Oh my, okay. Yes, I was right. Sorry about that. I gotta mute that. This is about your stability with the Four of Coins here. It's about creating like a foundation of stability so you can build on it, though, because building to material abundance, it really does. It is a build. It's a climb. The song "The Climb" by Miley Cyrus just popped in my head. So you're in the last stretch of this energy that you're in, this instability energy. I really truly believe that. Now, the closer you get to the end of a cycle, the more intense that cycle will feel. And so what I'm seeing with the Four of Cups here is your focus matters so much right now. Make sure that you are focusing on the good and not the lack, because that is what you are going to create. You're in an energy of creation right now, and it is so important that you are focusing on the positive. Now, that's that Two of Cups that I was talking about, that balance between hope and fear. It is a balance between the positive and the negative. Understand that your fears still exist, and this fear that you are working through, it absolutely still exists, and it is absolutely still always going to be there, but you don't have to choose to believe it. You can choose the positive instead. And so understand that you are creating your reality by how you choose to respond to your current circumstances. I feel like if you take anything away from that, please take that. Okay. Current energy for Leo. Okay. Current energy for Leo. The Queen of Pentacles with the Eight of Cups in reverse. It's like you're in a interesting. I'm going to clarify this Eight of Cups in reverse really quick. Clarify this Eight of Cups in reverse in Leo's current energy. Clarify the Eight of Cups in reverse in Leo's current energy. Clarifying the Eight of Cups in reverse. I don't usually do this, but I want to make sure that I'm reading this card right. Yeah, so you're in like a, I don't know, renewal is not necessarily the right word. Okay, honestly, there's a certain word I'm looking for, and I need you guys to bear with me for just a second. Sometimes I just feel this pull. Obviously, I know how to read tarot, but sometimes I just feel this pull to look up a certain word. Yeah, so, okay, that's what it is. Okay. Hopelessness. Hopelessness, confusion, drifting, rejection, but hopelessness. Your hope, you on some level, Leo, you don't believe, you are pretty hopeless about your Ten of Pentacles, about your long-term stability. There's a level of you that's kind of just like, I don't think I'm ever going to be materially stable. You're pretty hopeless about it. Now, I feel like a lot of that has to do with the fact that your current energy is reflecting a lot of that to you. You could be struggling with the things that you're afraid of, or struggling with the things that it's like it almost feels like your current circumstances are affirming your fears. That's why your focus is so important right now. Do not believe your current circumstances. Do not believe your fears. You are creating what you need to create here. Your strength is in your perception. Look at this as a work in progress, not as a truth. Immediate future for Leo. Okay. Hopelessness. That's interesting. I don't usually use that card for that word, but I feel like, because the Eight of Cups in reverse can be like a refusal to walk away from something, but I don't feel like that's what's happening here. Because what it is it's a need to walk towards something. You have to go for it. It's like a leap towards something. It's something you really want. Immediate future for Leo. The sun will shine again, Leo. You have the sun, the world, and the Queen of Swords in reverse with the Four of Wands. So here's the thing, because you have the Ace of Swords in reverse too. Your immediate future is going to be about learning to work through your emotions while holding on to your perception, holding on, which your perception is going to be your truth. And that's what I see here. The sun will shine again. It's almost like I feel like the sun is going to start creeping in for you guys in your immediate future, because there's the world upright. You're the end of a cycle here. You're closing it out, and it feels super intense right now. And that's why you're dealing with some hopelessness, but know that you're just work through the feelings you're currently working through, because your immediate future is going to be, I really think it's going to be good. Immediate future for Leo. I think it's going to be, because yeah, I hear like the sun will shine again. Immediate future. Oh my goodness. Immediate future for Leo. These cards are like, do not shuffle me. Sorry. Immediate future for Leo. Your immediate future is going to be a lot about like shining a light on how you've kind of been stuck within your comfort zone a little bit. So a little bit more healing taking place in your immediate future, but I feel like that's why like because there's the Ace of Swords upright. So there is a need to go within in your immediate future to shine a light on something, to find some sort of mental clarity, because you're lacking clarity because of this hopelessness. But the hope, I think once you can step in more into the sun energy, a hopeful energy, it'll give you a little bit more clarity to be able to work through what steps you need to take, right? Because that's essentially what this is okay, I shift my perception, and then what? How do I, it's like, so you're working on shifting your perception so you can take the steps forward. One more immediate future for Leo. Immediate future for Leo. Yes. Yes, this is my favorite card in tarot, and this makes me so insanely happy for you guys. This is the release of limiting beliefs. And then you have the Knight of Wands, which allows you, oh, just flipped over for me, allows you to take a risk towards something here. I don't see you taking a risk necessarily in your immediate future, because I feel like your immediate future still is a lot of releasing your limiting beliefs. I talk about this in most of my readings. 95% of our movements, choices, decisions, the way that we react to this world, the way we perceive our reality even, is subconscious. And so only 5% of our responses are conscious. So we have to use our conscious mind and stay very mindful so that we make sure that we are retraining that 95% of us. This Ace of Swords, these limiting beliefs, they live within us. And so making sure that you're releasing your limiting beliefs and opening up your perception to what is possible for you, because I feel like you're very limited on what is even possible for you, and that's why you're experiencing this hopelessness. It's like we, because our 95%, if we don't have an active hand in it, can be a product of what we've experienced. And you've experienced failure or financial struggle or loss of love or whatever the case is, unless we consciously retrain ourselves to think differently, we will still experience those things. So the universe is trying to get you to work on your inner environment, to flip those fears on its head and make sure that you are seeing things through the lens of possibility, not through the lens of fear. All right, Leo, we are going to hop on over to the extended. I'm going to clarify these messages, provide some advice, and then I have an actual advice card from Spirit to pull at the end. Thank you guys so much for the support of this channel. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your 2023. I'm coming back next week with my love readings. I haven't done love readings since my last channel that I got rid of a couple of years ago in February. It'll be almost 2 years exactly. And I'm excited about it. I'm a little nervous because it's been a while since I've done them. So you can look forward to those next week. Otherwise, thank you guys so much again. And I do hope to see you in future readings. All right, bye, Leo.